Somebody said it was set on private, so I just went through all the settings and I'm public now. I think I was public then, but I don't know. I'm going to talk to myself. Remember to guard your privacy and stuff. Okay. We'll see. I'm going to talk to myself until it's 4 o'clock. I got 10 minutes. That's okay. That's okay. Welcome to live chat. I am early, like 10 minutes, but I wanted to make sure everything was set up right, which I think it is. We'll see. This is a weird thing, but I guess we can go into that. We'll see if anybody shows up. It'll be the same fucking thing. Too bad you can't do music, you know? Too bad you can't do music in the background because all the music I have is copywritten. So you really can't. And I'm used to talking to myself, so it's fine that I'm talking to myself. I talk to myself and I answer myself too. Spiral Black, how you doing? You made it. You're the first one. I'm early, so we'll give everybody else a couple of minutes to get started. Yeah, I'm like 10 minutes early, but wait a minute, put my glasses on so I can see what you're saying. I set an alarm to Thank you. That's funny. That's funny. You made it. Yeah, so we're just going to wait to see who shows up. We're a little early. I think, what time is it? It's 3:50, so we got 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm glad to see you too. You can talk with me until people get on. Thank you for doing that. But you can talk with me until they come on. You can chat back and forth. I was watching your last video. Oh, I love you too. You're a very good person, and you're very smart. We have a lot of ideas alike, like with the food. Oh, and I did want to tell you, I did try capers in the tuna, and I'll never make tuna again. I'll never make tuna again without the capers. There's somebody else here? Allison? Oh, hi, Allison. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, we're just waiting for other people to get in here. I thought you might like, yeah, the capers were excellent. Allison, so Spiral Black was telling me, did you ever try capers in the tuna? I never did, so I had some capers left, and I had tuna, and I put it in. I'll never make tuna without the capers again. I'm weird about tuna. Yeah, dill, I don't know. Well, maybe I'll try that too. I don't know. So Allison, how did you find my channel, if I might ask? Did you just Googled, scrolling, or how'd you find it? What a great idea. If you like tuna, I have a way to make tuna. I put a certain kind of mayonnaise in it, purple onion, and a lot of black pepper, and that's it. I don't like celery. That's all I like. So Spiral Black was saying, did you ever try capers? And I said, you know what? That might be good. And it was. It was excellent, really. Can't remember how you found it. Doesn't matter. I don't remember what I do from 1 minute to the next. So Hope Warriors always have a great ideas. Yeah. Yeah. The kind of people that will look at my channel will not look at Daisy Duke's channel. Daisy Duke meaning the blonde, with the clipboard that you see at 6 o'clock in the morning that has a smile on her face. She's all ready to go for the day. And I'm going, lady, I'm not even awake yet. Yeah, I'm not one of these. I've never been a fast walker. I've never been one to, I'm not a smiler. If I smile, it's from the inside out. I mean it. I'm not one of these, I just can't do that. I've been a warrior for a long time. You have from the very beginning. Well, you caught it now. So we'll wait. We're still not at 4 o'clock. So we got 6 more minutes. Hopefully, a couple more people will attend. But I'm going to be doing it every Sunday at 4 o'clock. And if I can't do it, I'll post it in the comments. You'll see that I can't do it. But every Sunday, I'm going to do it just so, if guys want to ask me anything, like ask away. If you want to ask each other, just like a chit chat. Well, you finally made it. So, Allison, are you a subscriber? If you're not, it's okay. I'm just asking. Hope even if small amounts of people come. Yeah, I am. Cameraman suggested that, and I am going to do that. I got discouraged because the first time nobody showed up for the party. I expressed that, and it's like, but now I'm going to do it anyway because the channel is going to grow. And I have things in the works, but my plans have changed since the trajectory of my life changed, and I had to put stuff on hold, which I had planned. Buying the land for the animals, and everything had to be put on hold when I didn't have a job anymore. Allison, don't forget to smash the like button. Spyro Black, thank you. She's a new person. Be nice to her. That's funny. But yeah, the tuna was great like that. I'm trying to lose weight. So what I found, it's on YouTube. Your scan is still in progress. We're checking your device. I don't know what the hell. So I don't know what that is. I know. I found a channel on YouTube because I have a mobility issue. Now, I'm not telling people to do this if they have a mobility issue. Check with your doctor first. But I do have a mobility issue, and I was told not to exercise because of my muscles. So I was walking, and I said walking, like, it was okay, but I wanted to do more cardio, ramp it up a little bit. So I found this by accident called My Walk on YouTube. And it's only a 15-minute workout, but it's a heavy cardio, not heavy, but for 15 minutes, it gets your heart rate going up. Then they have a 30-minute and on and on and on. So I do this every day now, along with intermittent fasting. I start fasting. I'm doing like a 14-hour. I'll increase it to 16. And I'm determined to get this weight off. I got very heavy after I lost my job. Very heavy. Yeah. But it'll come off because I don't, it's not healthy to be overweight. It doesn't look good. It's just not me. How is intermittent fasting work? I think it's working. I have to study it more. I haven't really studied it enough because cameraman's doing it too, but he says he's doing it a different way. I'm doing it later at night, and he says it's better to do it early because you should eat and then have time spaced before you go to sleep. And so I'm going to check everything out. I'm going to research it more because I don't really know if I'm doing it the right way. But I think I feel a weight loss. I feel my legs are toned. I feel like, because I used to work out 5-6 days a week. The treadmill, I used to do cardio. I used to do weightlifting, before I got this muscle thing. And then I was told, your muscles are dead. You don't exercise. And for some reason, I listened. I'm not listening now. Due to work, I usually eat later in the day as well. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see how the intermittent fasting works. At least I'm making an attempt to get the weight off, and hopefully it'll come off. I know when I go to Thailand, I'm going to be getting a place that has a pool. So the best exercise I can do is buoyant, where I don't have to tax my muscles, and I'm doing it within the water, and it's much easier on the muscles. I walk, but right now it's so cold and snowing. Oh, what part of the country are you in? Hold on, Allison, I'll answer that in a minute. I'm going there. I'm visiting there, but my intention is if I like it, I will move there. I don't know. I have to go and see. Oh, you're in Oregon. Oh, wow. Yeah, you know what? I was in Portland and I really didn't see a lot of it. Okay, Allison, can you tell us about your career as a respiratory therapist? Yeah. Um, I went into respiratory when I was 25, long time ago. And I have done a lot of things that the new therapists have not done in their life. Like I work for the Veterans Administration in Miami, and it was a teaching hospital, and I learned so much, and I was able to do a lot of things that these therapists today don't have a clue about. They don't have a clue. I'm not going to go into medical detail because if you're not, unless you're in the medical field, you wouldn't understand. But I started out, that wasn't my first job, but that was one of the best jobs I ever had because I learned so much. And so I had several jobs in Florida. That's where I got licensed. Not licensed, but that's where I got my certificate. We weren't licensed for a while. Respiratory therapy was like, just like an orderly kind of thing. But when I moved to Vegas, respiratory became licensed. Anyway, I had a pretty good career. I mean, I can tell you, and maybe one day I will do a video on it. I can tell you horror stories. I can tell you nice stories. I mean, I was dealing with life and death. And at this point, I don't want to deal with death anymore. So many people in my circle, which is not big, are dead. I just found out a friend of mine that we stopped talking a while ago, but I always considered her a friend. And I just found out she passed away. I didn't even know. And so I'm dealing with that death thing right now, and it's very, very sad. And as you get older, you have to learn to live with it because it's inevitable. But yeah, respiratory was a good career. I have to say I was blessed to choose it, and it did me well financially. And I think I helped a lot of people. I really do. You're moving to Thailand. Will you be making videos when you visit Thailand? I would love to see. Oh yeah, definitely making videos. That is, yeah. Are you thinking of going into it, or are you just curious, Allison? Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? I'll make a video one night or one day, and I'll tell you stories as things. Yeah, I'm between. My hair is disgusting. That's why I'm wearing this because it's a long story. I'm not going to go into it. But my hair is disgusting. That's why I'm wearing this thing. But yeah, Spiral Black is for yes. I'm going to be shooting in Thailand from day one. Day one. It's yeah, and I want to. Yeah, it's my Cosmo. It's my thing during the day. Eventually, I would like to knock this off and stop. And I did for 23 years. I didn't drink. I did it for 9 months about a year ago. I did it for a couple of months. But I would like to stop because I feel like I need a break from this. But my emotions are so intense right now with everything that's going on in the world and with my move and everything that I'm not stopping. And it's an excuse. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm not stopping right now. But I will. I will stop for intervals here and there. Blue dream. What is a blue dream? My hybrid is in the kitchen. I haven't touched it tonight. Yeah, I'm running low on it. It's very expensive, and this isn't. They gave me the wrong thing. I asked for a hybrid, and they gave me indica. However, the pre-roll joint was bigger than the one I got in my previous place, and it was a lot more expensive. It's very expensive. I mean, gee, I went to buy eggs today. I don't know if you have a shortage of eggs. Allison, where are you from? Oh, Blue Dream is oh, I thought it was a drink. Oh, you like sativa? Oh, okay. Indica is good for sleeping and um indica is actually creative. Indica can be creative as well, but I found the hybrid is even more creative. I'm a paranoid personality, so I don't know if I can do sativa. You know what? I'm going to try a sativa one day. I'm going to get a little sativa and see what happens. No egg shortage here, just expensive. I travel to Vegas about 3 times a year. Oh, where are you from, Allison? Eggs cost me $7.90 today at Walmart, no less. Not the real foo-foo good eggs, but that's what it cost me. If you ever see Blue Dream, try a tiny bit. Boston. Oh, you know what? And I was born in New York City. Back and forth, New York, New York. I have never been to Boston. It's on my list. I definitely want to go to that city. I definitely want to go there. Absolutely. I definitely have to go. There's so many cities I haven't seen that that's one of the cities I have to see. I mean, that's old school city. That's right up my alley. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, I have to. I want to do after Thailand. I don't know my plans, but I know I want to do road trips throughout the U.S. If the good Lord lets me live that long, I don't know. But that's what I want to do. I want to do road trips throughout the U.S. and then, but Thailand, I'm going to be there a while because I have to do something that I promised Holy Ghost I have to do, and I can't divulge it. But when it's done, I'll let you guys know. Um, yeah, I have to do something while I'm there. So I plan on doing my health care when I'm there. And massages. I want to do some therapy and of course swimming. They in all these condos, they have saunas, steam rooms, exercise rooms, restaurants, and the condos go from anywhere from you can get a condo for $200 a month. It's so cheap. So that'll give me a chance to revamp myself and go from there. Yeah, I have to do it. I wasn't going to sell my house because I'm one of these creatures that, I get used to something. I'm an Aquarius. I don't know if that means anything, but that sign likes to stay put. I mean, they like to travel out, but they don't like being out of their comfort zone. And I'm into the Holy Ghost, and he told me so many words, you're out of here. You will leave this house. He wants me out of this house. So that's what I'm doing. It's taking me a while because I'm one person and I'm packing up so much shit, trying to sell stuff. It's a lot to do, but it'll get done. It'll get done. You're a Pisces. My father was a Pisces. Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I know you're a good guy anyway because I just know you are, but yeah, Pisces. What sign are you, Allison? Just as is. I can't believe nobody's coming again. What happened to people that said they wanted to come? That's okay. Three of us are fine. Wait, when I have a live, when my channel goes, I'm gonna have too many people. That's what's gonna happen. Cancer. I'm moody. My mother was a Cancer. That's funny. That's funny. No. I'm sorry. My mother was an Aries. How am I talking about? You're moody. I'm moody too. I'm moody. I'm temperamental, but I'm trying to have a softer image. I'm trying to soften myself a little bit because, if you just listen to Joyce Myers right before I went live. I don't know if you guys ever listened to her or you're into that kind of stuff, but I need like spiritual cleansing. And so I listened to her. Many blessings and prosperity to you. I can tell you've been through a lot and you're tough, but you never give up and you're true to your word. Allison, thank you so much. And you're right about that. And thank you so much for recognizing that. And I wish you, God bless you too. I really do. Thank you. Don't worry, Hope. Keep coming live. You'll get watch hours and soon you won't be able to keep up. I know. I'm not giving up. My best friends always seem to be Aquarius and Aries. I just saw Joyce Lot. Oh, really? Yeah, I love her. She's just real. She's just real. I mean, she'll come out with, something like, I hated this person. And then God told me, no, you got to give this person, you got to give this person your coat. She goes, this person did me dirty. You got to give her your coat. She's awesome. She really is. I really love her. I also listen to a prayer every day. It's Jesus Daily Devotional. It's on YouTube, and it straightened my ass out for the last couple of days. The prayers that he did the last couple of days kind of centered me, and I said, "Wow, he's right." Because you have a tendency to go towards the negative, or you're anxious, or you're fearful, or whatever, and he kind of straightens everything out. What's for dinner tonight? She's very real. I love that part. Yeah, she tells like it is. Dinner tonight is going to be, I got some ground chuck at Walmart. I prefer that over ground beef because it's fattier, and I'm on more of a, I would say, non-carb diet. I don't know how else to put it. I'm eating meat, I'm eating fish, vegetables. I'm trying to cut down on all the carbs because that's where the weight comes. So I'm going to be having a cheeseburger with probably my marinated cucumbers with tomatoes with dill that I have there as a vegetable. And I'll probably maybe make maybe spinach, another vegetable with it, but that's what I'm having. Cheeseburgers with ground chuck. For me, it's miso soup with tofu and a roasted sweet. Oh, you're healthy. You're healthy, Spiral. Oh, that marinated cucumber tomato. Oh, did you ever make it? I learned it from my grandmother. All you do is peel. I don't like the skin on a cucumber. So I peel the skin off. I take cherry tomatoes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, if I liked avocados, because avocados are so good for you. Here's a funny thing. I hate avocados, but I love guac. I don't like avocados. I try all. You know what? I'm gonna make myself eat them because they're so damn good for you. But yeah, I take the cucumbers with either. I use cherry tomatoes because tomatoes out here are terrible. Little tomatoes are good, and I put in fresh dill, vinegar, a little bit of sugar. You can use a substitute. I use sugar. And I marinate them, and they last forever, and they're healthy. Avocado, yeah, avocado. You sound like a health nut, though, especially from Oregon. You sound like you are one of these health nuts. You like cucumbers, Allison? Miso soup with tofu. How do you make the tofu? Oh, no health nut. Don't get between me and a rare stick. No, I know that, but it sounds like you have some things you eat that are quite healthy from what our chats are. Yeah, I know you eat meat and everything. I mean, that's store-bought tofu. Just cube it and add. Oh, okay. Yeah. I use something called Fakin' Bacon because I don't eat pork. I try not to eat animals, but I don't eat pork. So I get something called Fakin' Bacon. Did you ever try it? It's tofu, and it emulates bacon. It doesn't really taste exactly like bacon, but if you crave something like that, it's pretty good. I also use soy tempeh that I used to cut up and fry it until recently. I thought that you're supposed to do. That's not. They used to fall apart, but I make it with eggs. Yeah, so I didn't eat meat for 23 years. I was a pescatarian, and I started eating meat probably maybe 15 years ago. I started eating meat again, on and off, because when I look at, I'm an animal lover first, That's my first priority in life is I love animals. So when I look at these cows, especially these designer cows, I have these little, I'm going, I can't see the pictures because am I eating that? I love tempeh with eggs. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hi, Diana. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm glad you joined. Great. So we're just talking about food. Spiral Black is, have you ever tried beef bacon? No, I know they have turkey bacon, but I never saw beef bacon. I'm a butcher. Oh, that's your profession as a butcher? That's okay. You know why? My grandfather, who I think I met him, how long ago did I meet I think I met my grandfather once. He was a butcher in New York. That was his profession. So I get it. It's okay. I enjoyed you live this morning with camera guy. This morning? No, we had a video out, but no live. This thing is really screwing with my head, man. Jesus Christ. Here, now I'm Muslim. I'll make it be what do they call those, the Muslim hats, the habibs, whatever they're called. I'll make it down to be like that. All right. There was a birthday. Oh yeah, cameraman and I went to Palette, which is a new restaurant in Las Vegas, and we celebrated our birthdays. Yeah. Awesome place. Very, very eclectic, very different. The food was good and had a great time. Great time. Okay, that's your profession. Yeah, my grandfather was a butcher too. Palette seemed amazing. Yeah, it was. It was very, very different. Like the server, if you saw, he had a shirt with his chest hair sticking out, barely the shirt, button. And then there was another guy they were just all unique. The servers, they were unique, and all the things they had there, like the server, it was a big thing they served drinks in, like a candelabra almost that they served drinks in, was awesome. Really, really nice. Customer service, A1. You have a couple of flaws, which I don't want to, but all in all, it was great. All in all, it was great. So, yeah, the Thailand move is going to be coming up as soon as I get my house up. I'm going as fast as I can, which is not too fast because I'm one person and I'm filtering out a lot of stuff. So it's going to take a while, but however long it takes, my target, I'm trying by the end of February, very beginning of March, to have the house up for sale. You seem to like the food as well, and you know your food. Yeah, the food was good, but like I said, they had a couple of flaws in the food. For the most part, the food was good. The steak, excellent. The oysters, I rated them, I think, a 6.5. They were not all that good. It's hard to get good oysters in Vegas unless you go to a high-end place that has the money to buy a massive amount of oysters. Then you're going to get good oysters. But the little places, they don't have the wherewithal to do it. So the oysters were, the cameraman's grits were awesome. He said the chicken was a 9. So all in all, the food was good. I'm not going to say no. Just the oysters I didn't care for. But the steak was good. Everything was good. It was a good place. For me, I like fresh oysters with just lemon juice. You seem to like the food as well. Yeah, I like lemon juice too, but the sauces were great. The spicy sauce they served was great. I like to try different things, little different sauces on it. Diana, so there was a birthday, yeah, cameraman and I. So, Diana, where are you calling from, if I might ask? What part of the country? I want to get everybody into the live as much as I can. It's 4:18. I don't know if anybody else is going to show up, but whatever. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I was down on my birthday. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a beautiful area. Oh my God. That's a beautiful area, Monterey. Wow. Are you guys okay? The fires weren't there, were they? I don't think so. Any good Eastern European restaurants in Vegas? I know you like that food style. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Vegas is kind of weird with food. You have to really know where to go. There's a lot of hype restaurants that suck out here, to be honest. So I haven't really looked for one. I'm making the food myself, like I made the sweet and sour cabbage soup. Maybe I'll make more. I don't know, but I haven't looked for an East. You know what they say is, Jewish food. They say it's Mediterranean, which Eastern European Jewish food is nothing like Mediterranean food. It's totally different. And I'm not a fan of Mediterranean food. I'm not. No fires. We have the Pebble Beach. Oh, wow. Wow. You're blessed. You're blessed. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You're there for life, I think. Well. Well, great. Thank you so much, Diana, in case you have to go, for chiming in with the chat today. And glad you're safe from the fires. Yes. Yes, that's a blessing. Wow. Everything that's going on is like, you can't keep up with everything. It's crazy. The airplane crashes, the fires, the this, the that, the fighting, the tariffs. I love Vegas. That's my favorite place. Yeah, Vegas is awesome. Vegas, there's no place like Vegas. There never will be. I mean, you got everything here. Everything imaginable, and they made it a little bit Disney-like, but for the better, because you got to keep up with the times. And it used to be like old school. When I moved here, it was still old school. Like we still had this, we still had the Landmark Hotel. We had the Frontier. All these hotels have been imploded since then. Texas Station, which is a local hotel, but I still love Texas Station. That was imploded. So Vegas is changing like everything else. But Vegas is Vegas. Vegas will always be Vegas. You come here to have a good time, you're going to have a good time. Just have the money. Because you hit the strip and the first, it's like in New York City. The minute you hit New York City, you got to have money. I mean, a buku bucks, New York, buku bucks in Vegas. I've been to Vegas only once, but it's so hot. I love the colder temperatures. Even Oregon is starting to get too. Well, you can come here right now. It was beautiful today. I went out and it was like, it got warm. And in fact, I said, wow, I was hot. Well, not hot, but it was like 65. So you come here during the winter. If you don't like hot, come here during the winter. You come here in the months of anywhere from November on, December, Christmas time is great. It's not hot here at all then, if you don't like hot. I would love to go to Thailand, but it is also too hot. Oh, can only be my eyes. Yeah, Thailand is supposed to be excruciating, and it's humid. But you know what? Just like Vegas is 116, 120 sometimes, and dry, you deal with the humidity and the heat as well. Because I want to go there for health reasons and a lot of reasons. That's where I have to be. So the temperature is not going to stop me from going anywhere. If I want to go, I'm going to go. You deal with the temperature. You don't have to walk out in in that temperature if you don't want. You can go, when it cools down. There's always a way to yes, but I will be your your eyes in Thailand. I don't know what is, maybe my head is wrong. I can't, keeps falling off my head. All right. Yeah, I'll be your eyes. I'm going to be shooting nonstop when I'm there. And I'm also going to be traveling, not immediately, but after a while, I'm going to be traveling through Southeast Asia, to all the countries in Southeast Asia as well. And I have a mission that I want to do. I'm not going to divulge it right now because it's too premature, but I have a mission about what I want to do. Have you always been so independent? Yeah, pretty much. Because for some reason, I don't know why, I'm not out of the cookie cutter, and I'm not saying I'm unique I'm just saying I am I'll put it this way, I'm like an outcast, meaning I'm one of these people that don't conform to society, that don't agree with a lot of things. And I have never been accepted as a member of society. Like, people don't accept me readily. People generally look at me like, she's out of her fucking mind. But yes, I've been an independent since, not always, because my parents made me, they did everything for me. So luckily, I escaped from that mentality and I was able to become independent once I started working. I was married for 2 years. 2 years, that was it. As long as I could stand. And yeah, so I've been independent pretty much most of my life. Everything that I have is from me. It's not from a man that gave it to me. And for some reason, I don't connect. I don't have normal relationships. I don't know. I'm not one of these. I don't have 5 kids. I don't have any kids. And that's a whole nother story. That's maybe another video. Maybe I'll divulge that thing. But yeah, I've always been independent. I take care of myself, and I've taken care of a lot of other people along the way. But I don't want to ever depend on anybody 100%. I never want to do that, because once that happens, my integrity and my character will become flawed. I can't depend on any, because for all my life I have not. So that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm independent, and Holy Ghost wanted me to be independent. Good for you. I really like your channel for that reason. How did you meet the cameraman? Cameraman will be your guide. Always been so. I don't know yet what we're going to do. We're talking. It's in the stages of talking. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. It might be a possibility or not. I don't know yet. We'll have to sit down and talk when the time comes. I'm going regardless. I'm going regardless. So, yes, I would love to have him come along, but he has responsibilities here as well. So we'll have to just talk about it. I think it will happen, but I don't know. How did I meet the cameraman? I met the cameraman through an ad on Craigslist. And you know what? It's so funny because I met a lot of, this thing is really, because it's fallen off my friggin' head. Just a minute. Hang on. I'll do the Muslim thing again. Okay. And this is not an insult for Muslims. This is how they wear their things. So, I'm not insulting anybody. I don't want to get anything like, did you hear what she said? No, I'm not insulting you guys. I'm just saying how you wear your habibs or your hats or whatever you call them. That's all. No insult here. Kind of like some of the things you wear. Some of the scarves they wear and the hats are beautiful. Anyway, yeah, I met him on Craigslist. I put an ad for somebody, and we met. And that's how we met. Do-rag! It's not a do-rag. Are you out of your mind? It's a scarf. A do-rag. Shit. What is a do-rag again? I forgot, but I know it's not a do-rag. I know a do-rag is... That's funny, actually. I'm having another toast. A do-rag. It's like a headband that you put on to cover when your hair's not right. My hair is terrible right now, guys. I'm in between hairdressers, so to speak. I don't even want to go into the hairdresser thing right now because it was very upsetting, but I'm not going to go into it. But I'm looking for a hairdresser to do the cut that I want. And in Vegas, it's quite difficult. Babushka! Oh, Michael, welcome, Michael. Jesus Christ, you came in. Hi. Babushka. Michael knows. Babushka's Russian. Babushka do-rag. Hi, Michael. How are you? Michael's been a loyal supporter from day one as Spiralbrack. We have two new ladies in here, Allison and Diana. Thank you guys so much for coming in. It's a lot of fun. So, Michael, what's happening with you? Tell us something. Drinking my drink, my Cosmo. My leftover Cosmo that I had in the refrigerator because I couldn't drink anymore last night. So I said, I'll put it in the refrigerator. I do that a lot. And it had whatever was left in it. And I just refilled it with some vodka and Absolute and, whatchamacallit, my cranberry and lime. Same old, same old. I like how he doesn't get too involved in the video and respects what you're looking to do with your channel. That's not exactly true, Diana. That's not exactly true, because I'll tell you something very funny. There was one night where I had the video on, or he put the video up. I okay the videos, like I'll tell him, okay, it's fine, put it up. But one night, I didn't like the video or something. I said, no, I don't like it. He put the video on. I took the video off. He put the video on. I took the video off. And we had a little fight because he still, he still has a lot of smarts when it comes to this. I also have my thoughts. So we clash a lot. We clash a lot. We have our little spats, but it always comes back to, you know, we're cool because I have a lot of respect for him. He's an awesome guy. He really is. I mean, you know, I shouldn't say this. I know he doesn't get too involved. Yeah, he does. Same old same. That's how the Beatles broke up. Yeah. We're fine. I mean, he suggests things and I listen. I'll suggest things. He might listen. But yeah, we're good. We're cool. He's a great videographer, great editor. I mean, he's the real deal. He's the real deal. He's a good guy. I need to send poor Hope a new babushka do-rag. What do you mean a do-rag? Michael, what is a do-rag? Can you tell me what a do-rag is? I don't know. That's so funny. That is so funny. Guys have called. Yeah, I know that. I know that. But I'm trying to figure out what it looks like. It might look like, you know what? I think it does look like that do-rag. I have to look, after I get off, I'm going to look up do-rag because I forgot what they look like. But, okay, so it's a do-rag, I guess. But it is a babushka too. It could be anything you want. Okay? It's a headscarf, just covering up my fucked up hair. My hair is fucked up. It does. No disrespect. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, in different colors. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to look at do-rags and see what they look like. No, it's no disrespect. I mean, every every ethnic group has their own hat. You know, the babushkas, the Russian, the Muslims. I can't think of what is the name of the Muslim hat. I keep saying the wrong thing. I can't think of the right name. It's a I can't think of it. Jewish religion, ladies wear it. Babushka? Yeah, right, right. But I think it's Russian as well, isn't it, Michael? I think it's Russian. You look great in any headgear. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes. Yeah, I know you support me, Spiral Black. We're just having a chat. I'm not, I didn't take offense to that. I'm just saying I forgot what a do-rag looked like. And there's a babushka, a do-rag. What is the Muslim hat called? It's called yes. Thank you, Spiral Black. Hijab? How do you pronounce it? Hijab? I probably pronounce it wrong. My pronunciation is so bad on words. But yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so that's what it started to look like because I'm pulling it down this way. I pull it down any further, it's going to look like, where am I going here? But yeah, I got to get my hair cut. I'm trying to find a new place because after so many years, it's so weird. After so many years of going to this hairdresser, he's not doing what I want, and I don't want to even talk about it because everything in Vegas is like against me at this point. People that I've gone to for years are just not turning out. Maybe a sombrero. I have ticket in Yiddish. Ticket turban. Oh, you know what? I don't know, Diana, if you're old enough. Do you remember hijab? Hijab is the pronunciation. Okay. Do you remember wearing turbans years ago? I used to wear them all the time. I was a big turban wearer. Man, you just put that stuff on your head. You didn't have to do anything with your hair. I love turbans. This is not going to work. I love turbans. They were great. Turbans were really good. I have next time, I have it right across from me. I have a picture of me in an actual sombrero. My ex-husband did the artwork for Arizona Charlie's, which is a casino here, many, many years ago. And he used me as a model. I was 28 at the time, and I had a sombrero on. Next time, I'll pull it out. I'll show you guys what is it, the pamphlet? I guess it's a pamphlet. Yeah, I still have it. It was advertising Arizona Charlie's back in the day. And he used me as a model, and he put a sombrero on me. And I'm gonna drag that out. I didn't, but I like how they look. Yeah. Yeah. That could be a thing for your live. New hat. Every time I go on, wear a different hat. Oh, I remember the Red Hat Society. Yeah. Yeah. Michael, where are you? Spiral Ha. I'm so glad you joined us, Michael, because I'm saying, oh, Michael's not joining us, but yeah, okay. Look, you guys have things to do. I totally get it. It's going to be every Sunday. If you can't make it, you can't make it. There's going to be people making it, people not making it. I'm going to do it every Sunday because cameraman said, I said, I'm not doing live. Nobody shut. He goes, you should do live every Sunday anyway. Just do it anyway. I said, what's the set? So he's right. That was one thing he was right about. That was one thing cameraman was right about. Spiral silly hat days in school. Who did your channel's cartoon drawing of you? You talking about my emoji? Not a cartoon. Emoji you talking about, Spiral? Oh, Diana, I'm sorry. Diana, you're talking about my cartoon. Are you talking about my emoji, like on the thumbnails and stuff? If you're asking me that, cameraman did that. He came up with my emoji. I'll make it unless something stops me. Having a set time is great. Great. The ladies in red hats, I attended bar for their meetings. Yeah, they're great, but they're older ladies, and I tend to not hang with old people. I'm sorry, all due respect, I shy away from that. I don't want to get in, I want to stay young and relevant. I don't want to be in an old lady group. And I wish them well, but they're older ladies, and I don't want to do it. What did the red hat ladies are great in general. Yeah, they are. I heard they really are. They flirted and gave me tips. Yeah, the emoji is perfect. Thank you, Diana. Yeah, he came up with that. I didn't even ask him. He just came up with that, and he's very creative. He is a genius in his profession. He's very, very talented, and that's all I can say. I've been looking for somebody like this for years, and because I'm not great with editing and with all that stuff. I do bare minimal editing. I'm just, basically nothing, right? I'm learning it now. And I'll tell you what, I don't have the patience. So many other things. I'm a creator. I don't have the patience to finite it, So I do have to know a certain amount, and I'm learning it now, and I will make time to do that. But for the most part, I don't have too many things I'm doing. The emoji is perfect. Kudos to camera. Yeah, cameraman is awesome. He really is. He does a lot of other things in his life, and he's an awesome dude. He really is. Has this been your longest live, Hope? Yes, it has. Because the last one was 30-something minutes, and it was with somebody that wears disposable gloves. I don't know if you saw that, but it was weird as shit. I was all alone, and all of a sudden this guy has a channel, and it was all about wearing disposable gloves, and he wouldn't address anything else but the disposable gloves. What the fuck? All my life, weirdos have been attracted to me. I'm not going to say I was attracted to them. Weirdos have been attracted to me all my life. This has been an ongoing thing. Everyone, don't forget to smash that like button and support Hope and the Warriors. Thank you so much, Spiral Black. Gloves? If you look at my last live, you can see it. You'll see the guy that interacted with me was into disposable gloves. That was what his channel was about. I saw that. It was funny. You shut him down. I guess I got to a point where, I'm trying to talk about something else. The dude wouldn't talk about anything but gloves. It was so weird. But you know what? If you want weirdness and uniqueness, this is the channel. Tell your friends, family, whatever. Try to spread it around, because what I'm trying to do, basically with this channel, it's not for me. Well, of course, I'll benefit, if I get bigger, but it's for the animals. I'm trying to do stuff for the animals. I'm not going to tell you my plan, but believe me, it's for the animals 100%. I don't care about me making a lot of money. I don't need designer bags. I don't need, expensive cars and houses. It's not about that. I just need a little place to live, and I like good food. I like good things, but it's all about the animals. Look at the animals that are suffering in this country and all over the friggin' world. Nobody's taking care of the animals anymore. It's like a second thought. There's only a certain amount of people out there that are taking care of animals. And it's time it stopped. We have enough money in this friggin' world to take care of these animals, and it's not being done. So that's my whole premise for this channel, basically. The fillers with the food and everything else. I am going to be dressing up in costume pretty soon. My Hope Warrior of One costume. I'm going to be dressing that. I'm going to be doing a video not too long, and I'll let you, well, I'll just post it when I do it. Yeah, I guess I'll bring gloves to the next live. I knew about 100 dogs and cats were brought up here as rescues from the Cali fires. Oh, yeah. See, the thing is, people are always helped. Okay, people are always helped, but they forget in disasters or just normal everyday living, the animals are always left out. We don't help them enough. There's so much money in this city, for instance, to really put a lot of money, build another shelter. Like I live in North Las Vegas. They don't have their own shelter. And the shelter in Vegas is insane. They're still euthanizing animals in 2025. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? It's disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm having another drink. You're being yourself is unique. Thank you, Michael. I know you get me. And I get you too. I get you too. I get Spiral. And I love that Allison and Diana joined. And thank you guys. You kind of made my day that I'm not doing this alone. Because I often do. A lot alone. I do, this is weird, but I think, I thought about this today, and I think it's true. I think Holy Ghost has tried to make me more responsible and less needy on people doing things for me. Now, most of the time I do everything for myself, but because of my disability that I have, sometimes it's a little difficult, but he's pushing me on and saying, like with the exercise, you can do that. I said, I have a fucking muscle disease. Do it, and I've been doing it. So now I'm motivated to do more in my house, get my house totally under control, and then if I need help at the end, then I'll call somebody to move stuff out like that. I'll do that. But I'm gaining a little more confidence in myself. I kind of shut down when I got fired. Not shut down, but I guess I got shut down, I'll be honest. And because it was so unwarranted, it was so messed up what they did. But it took me a while to resolve it in my head, and I think Holy Ghost set that up because he wanted me the hell out of there. He wants me out of Vegas for now, out of my house, and then later on, maybe I'll come back. I don't know, but for right now, he wants me in Thailand, and I know that. He made several round trips. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, Spiral Black. You have great subs. Thank you. Hope you are on. No. Firing is horrible, yeah. I'm on, I have to get on several different platforms. I really do. But right now, my main goal is to try to get out of my house. So I'm not going to do anything like that. When I get to Thailand, I'll breathe easier. I'll be able to do more stuff because I won't have to think that I got to get out. I'll be out and I'll have more time to go on different social media platforms. Every cloud has a silver lining. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I'm glad you're here too, Allison. I really am. You're cool. You really are. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not, look, it happened for a reason. Because if it wasn't for Holy Ghost taking me out of there, I would still be working. And when the channel goes, I'll move. And I would never move because I'm a procrastinator. You know, I'm going to pull this out too, a paper when my mother died. This is so weird. When she died, I was, of course, very upset. I was living with her at the time. I brought her out to Vegas after my father died, and she was living with me. She passed away. I was going through the desk that she had, and there was a paper in there that explained the trajectory of my life. In other words, and it said, I'll just give you a couple of lines I can remember. It said, when your work is done, Father will call you home. Don't grieve for me because I am with the Father. Because I was like beyond myself. I mean, I love my mother, really. And when I found that, I was like, oh my God, when my work is done. And you know what? I have my work laid out for me, what he wants me to do. When I find that paper, because everything is all crazy right now, I will bring it out and I'll read it the next live or something. I'll find that paper. And when I found it, I was blown away because it was just like telling me exactly what I needed to do. Don't grieve for me. I'm with the Father. But you have work to do. And I know the work I have to do before I pass away. I know what I have to do. And I can't divulge a couple of the things right now because I can't. But the thing I will divulge is everything, my heart is with animals. If I can help people here and there along the way, I will do that. Firing is horrible. The round trip comment was about my friend who was trying to evacuate horses in Cali. Oh, God bless your friend. God bless anybody that pulls animals out of a disaster, you know. God bless anybody. Because most people the majority of people, from what I can see, don't really care. They just leave them there. And it's about time look, God gave us these animals for a reason. Dogs and cats, they have feelings. They're sentient beings that have feelings and emotions. And they're all based on love. They love you unconditionally. Go find a person like that. You know, go find one person like that. Well, there are some, I guess, but for the most part, the animals are the ones that are going to give you unconditional love. And that's the ones that I want to protect more. Pull this bitch down. I'm not going to do this next time. On the live, I'll be you know what, Spyro Black, you gave me an idea. I'll wear a hat on each friggin' live for a while. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I have a couple of hats in there you might like. That's a great story. Thanks for sharing. Yeah. New live, new hat. Yeah. I'm going to try to do hats each and every time. We'll do hats. Why not? You can't stop me. That's why it hurts so much when a pet dies. Yeah. I put down most of my dogs. I put them down. One dog dropped dead in front of me while I was going to work one morning. But all the other ones had cancer. Every single one of them. And this may be another video, the spay and neuter thing. I'm not into spaying and neuter, If you have genitals, they're there for a reason. And because Americans don't want to watch their dogs and cats, we got to cut off their nuts. Are you kidding me? That's a law in Vegas? F you. Because it causes disease. I have proof. And there's a veterinarian, and for the life of me, I can't think of her name, but I'll find it, that is against that, and she tells you why, medically. Don't listen to me, I'm not a veterinarian, but I know, instinctively, dogs and cats should not be neutered. In Europe, they don't do it. In Europe, you can go into a store with your dog and cat, as long as they're not misbehaving. Here, you got to cut off before I took out Kenny Rogers, I don't know if you guys my dearly loved cat made it to 18. I consider her the same as raising. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Um, the last one that I had was my soul dog, and he had hemangiosarcoma, which is a blood vessel cancer. It's very aggressive and it's painful. And I think, well, you know what? I can't mention a lot of things right now because, yeah, you can't mention a lot of things, so I won't. But I'm just saying, I don't believe in spaying and neutering anything, you know? Yeah, Kenny Rogers. I know. I know you have. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna actually, I saw Kenny Rogers on a chat call I had with Dustin, who has him now, and I'll be going out to see him before I go to Thailand. I'll be going out to see him. I know, I appreciate you. So I'll be seeing Kenny and Mako. That's his, I call it a sister or girlfriend. I don't know because he's neutered because I was forced to do that before I took him out of there. I said, you know what? Let me do it. I'll save you the money. Let me do. No, you can't take the dog out unless he's neutered. Let me do. And I was thinking about bribing them, but then they might have not let me take him out at all. So I just said, okay, it's the only way I can get him out by neutering him. It killed me, but I did it. So, um, not normal, not normal at all. And you know what? They look at me when I tell these rescue groups that I'm not into spaying. They look and vaccines. I'm not into vax. Oh shit. Certain vaccines, like too many. You know, if there's some, it's okay, but too many. I think this this whole thing might be taken down now because can't say that. When I say vaccines, okay, let me clarify that. They carry it out for years with the vaccines. I can see when they're little, they do first round and second round, they're young. But, you know, you're talking about a dog that's like 10 years old and you're still vaccinating him? I don't know. So I have my opinion on that. And if YouTube takes this down, well, then YouTube takes down the live. I can't. Uh, you think about letting cats go outside? I think cats should go outside, and I think cats should be walked as well as dogs. I see a lot of these people. I bought a friend of mine a harness for her cat. Well, she was too old to walk the cat anymore, but I believe the cat should be walked, just like dogs. They like to see things and go and smell and do just like other animals. When I hear inside cat, it's like, walk your cat. Put a harness on your cat. Walk your cat. Why not? You know, why do the cats have to be inside cat? No, walk your cat. Take your cat for a ride. Look at the videos. There's so many people that they live in their van and they have cats and they walk. Look at, there's a YouTuber, I love him. Winter is Blue. Winter is Blue. Wow. He's got a cat named Lars and his cat is his primary concern. He walks Lars all the time. All the time. He's a very spoiled cat. I love Lars, but yeah, he walks him. You got to walk your cat. I don't believe now. If you know your cat's going to come back and they can go in and out, fine. If you don't, you know they're not going to come back, then you got to put them on a leash. It all depends on the cat. But a cat should be outside. Or lions, you know, your main source of where they came from, your big cats, are they inside cats? I mean, you're downgrading the species of from where they came. Well, that's your opinion. Okay. I feel increases the risk to the cat and so many other tiny animals and birds. No, I said if you don't know your cat, put them on a leash. That's all I'm saying. You know, you have to know your cat. If your cat's not going to come back, you put them on a leash, you walk them in the park with a harness. Why not? That's all. Did we lose everybody else? Everybody else is bored. Guys, I agree. We're just, yeah. Michael, are you still there? Still here? I know you're still there. Diana and Allison, are you still there? You're still there? Wow, guys, thank you. If you want to ask me anything else, ask away. I don't want to monopolize the conversation. Oh, cool. If you want to ask me anything, ask away. Can you see me? Because it's getting dark. Do I need to put the light on? Or is it cool? Yes, the warriors are still here. Everybody's there. Do you want me to put the light on, or do you guys see me? Sorry if I'm talking too much. No, it's fine. Cool. We can still see you. Okay. Let me know when you can, because it's getting dark here. It's like, it's 5 o'clock. How do you guys, you know what? For the first time in my life, daylight saving time is screwing me up. And I think it's because I'm not working anymore. Because when I used to work, like the hours would go up, the hours would go back. It never bothered me. But this time, it's really bothering me. Like, I can't catch up with the day. And I don't know what's going on. I loved you enjoyed that chocolate raspberry dessert. Oh, you're all the way at the Chop House. Joel's, is it Joel's? Yeah, it must have been Joel's. Yeah, because we were supposed to get a tomahawk steak made at the table. That's what I was told. And when we got there and ordered the steak, it was brought out as a steak. And I said to the waiter, supposed to get tableside. So I guess she told the chef, and for whatever reason, I don't know what went down, but he felt bad, so he came out and he made that dessert for us. Yes, it was delicious. Yeah. The food in that place is awesome too. Very, very good restaurant. There's a lot of good restaurants here. You just have to know the right ones, because a lot of them, even though they're high end, are not good. I think I got to put a light on, guys. Hang on. Now you're going to see my my sheet. Okay. I have to explain that. So you just saw that. Okay. I don't have a bed. I have to explain, because months ago I threw out my mattress. It was old. And so I have a futon in my bedroom. I have a pull-out couch here in the den. And I said, what's the point of buying a bed now? I'm moving, you know? So I'm sleeping on that. So I just pulled that sheet out. And you guys, looking at it. Okay, so I'm going to do this and just get up, because I think we have to put a light on. Hang on. Hang on. I'll just put this light on. That should do it. Here we go again with the dog barking across the street. Is that better? I loved how you enjoyed. Okay. The website still shows them cutting it at the table. No, they probably cut, but they were supposed to cook it at the table. It was supposed to be a steak cooked at the table. They never did that. So they might have served it, but they didn't cook it. Looks like my couch. This poor dog across the street. Yeah. What happened was, I don't know, I think I put it in one of the videos, animal control came after I had a fight with one of the officers. She was confrontational up the wazoo. And I finally said to her, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You tell your supervisor to call me. I'm done with you. Because you're confrontational, you're playing with semantics. I don't know what your problem is with me, but you got a problem with me, and I got a problem with you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. So you tell your boss to call me, and she did. Apparently, what happened is they took some of the dogs to the shelter. And I said, can you tell me what happened to the dogs? Because this other bitch wouldn't tell me. She said, yeah. She goes, they were put in foster care and they're being taken care of. They're not euthanized because that's what they do there. No, they were put in foster care. Now there's another dog there. Apparently they had 5 or 6. They had a lot of dogs, too many. And so they took some, and now this other dog, whatever's going on, barks continuously. And I'll be calling, because I have her direct line now, the supervisor, and tell her, okay, you get your ass down there again, and you figure out what's going on, because you got one dog barking continuously again. These people are, and I screamed out of the door the other night. I'll tell you what. I screamed out of the door the other night again. Not repeating what I said. I'm on these bitches. I don't care. You know, they're not going to make these dogs miserable. If a dog barks continuously, there's something going on. Something. Perhaps the poor thing has separate... it's a lot deeper than that, Spiral Black. These people never walk their dogs. I think they're ghetto. These people that moved in across the street, they're ghetto. And the whole neighborhood changed. I'll tell you the truth. I mean, all of a sudden we have these weird people that moved in here. That's another reason I want to get out of here. So I have my eye on it. I'm not, believe me, you know, that barking continues. I'll have my ass calling animal control again. But they did take some of the dogs. And the dog, she said to me, I will tell you what happened. The dog's in foster care. A couple of them. So they got them out of there. They're not euthanized. I did the right thing. I'm not that fucked up as it is. Oh, thank you, Spiral Black. Michael, where are you? Looks like my couch. Yeah. So if you want to ask me anything, ask. If not, we've been on live for, let's see. Oh my God, 1 hour. Looks like 1 hour and 8 minutes or something. That's a long live. Okay, cool. I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm not going to go anywhere, but you're there. Anybody want to add anything? I mean, ask me anything personal, whatever you want to do. If not, we're going to do it probably for another maybe 10 minutes, and then we're going to stop it. Because there's a YouTuber, and I give him credit for it, Bob Dingo. All his videos are live. If you want to, he's Australian. He's a hoot. I watch him all the time. All his videos are live. No matter where he is, his videos are live. And it's very, very strange, but yeah, he does it live all the time. Everybody's got their own format, what they do. So. This, you know, my head must be in the wrong shape or something. This fucking thing is Jesus. All right, there we go. And I have to wear the glasses. See, it's been great being a part of the live chat and live video with you. Thank you, Diana. You want to go? Thank you so much. If you want to come back next Sunday, I would love it. Thank you so much for your comments and your support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up in a couple of minutes anyway, because, you know, nobody wants to ask me something. You know, I'll throw out subjects, but yeah. So for dinner tonight, I told Spiral Black it's going to be ground chuck. Yeah, ground chuck, cheeseburgers, and some veggies. Yes, thank you, Diana, really. Allison, thank you, Allison, as well. Guys, keep watching. Please spread it around so I can get the channel up and running so I can do something with these animals. I'm going to do it anyway, but not right now as soon as I get out of here, but it's going to be much harder if the channel doesn't go well. Bye, everyone. Have a good evening. Thank you so much, Diana. You too. God bless. So Diana has exited. Well, you know, guys, let's do another couple of minutes and then call it a day. Anybody else want to throw out anything? I'm kind of out of words. Everybody's quiet. Okay. Okay, guys, I think we should call it tonight. Is everybody in agreement? Let's call it. Hope, thank you so much for coming live. I've always been trying to catch the premiere in live. I finally made it. Yes. Thank you. So, okay, let's call it a night. And video coming soon where I'm going to be in costume again. I spent a lot of money on that bitch. I'm going to be dressing up in that and doing something relevant. So hopefully, you know, you'll see that and like it. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing and say hi to the cameraman. I certainly will. I'll see everyone next Sunday. Awesome. New live. New hat. Yes, we'll do that, Spiral Black. Michael, I got to say goodnight to you before we end. I just want to make sure you're still there. I want to say goodnight to you. Thank you, Spiral Bath. Thank you, Allison. Thank you, Diana. Where are you, Michael? Michael, before I end. Good night, hun. Okay, good night to you too, hun. Good night, everybody. God bless. We'll talk next Sunday. Okay, good night.